Yeah, so right back where we started here on episode 2 of BIOMUTANT, and I've just got to be honest, the game does not run well. It just doesn't. Oh, I just realized our little grasshopper bug friend is our flashlight. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we're back with more BIOMUTANT, and I realized earlier I was trying to make a thumbnail for the last episode, and I was like, man, this game doesn't look good enough for a thumbnail. So I took it from like the first cutscene of the grasshopper and all that, but I just realized, and also, you know, I had trouble updating this game. It just received an update today, and that's
the sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
Well, shoot. We go in it anyway. It's going to
take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
Shoot. Okay, they got the thing right here. WASD is to navigate, and then Q and E is to rotate. There we go.
There
cool.
you go.
Simple puzzles here and there. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I was like, this game just doesn't look good. It doesn't run good. So far, it's, and I know it's new, so I'm gonna give it some slack. But perfectly countering an enemy will stun them. Are we gonna have to fight this dude? A stunned enemy has turn. Okay.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
Oh, he's a friend. Okay. Let's get this guy then. Yeah, see, we just get frame drops, you know, look at that. It's definitely... Oh, hello. It's definitely not perfect, I'll tell you that. Click, click. I could get used to the fighting. Oh, shoot. The fighting's not that bad. I mean, it gets a little weird. Like, there's that. But it gets a little weird when there's, like, a big guy. But, like, against all these little guys, it's pretty easy. Hey, what's going on here? Oh.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
The wheeled one. Oh, I'll take that. Where'd he go? Yeah, and there's not a lot of cutscenes as well, which that's usually how I make my thumbnails.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why.
He has a podcast.
He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed.
Daddy?
There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end.
Muma, Popsy.
He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
Are we like a prince or something then?
Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
I mean, I've seen the thing. If that's what he... I've seen it. I don't know what it is, but I've seen it. By default, dialogues are set to advance from one NPC line to the next automatically. Okay, that's fine. I do not care. Oh, flashback. Way in the long ago. Look at us. Little kid. Little raccoon. Is that you, Popsy?
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here.
She don't care.
Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Muma's love. He understands why you came all the way out here.
I do like the Elvis.
The potato people.
The Elvis reference.
The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
I don't believe in magic. No. Potato people is better. I believe in magic, so I'll just say potato people is better.
You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki.
Oh, let's kill some people for ki then.
The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Alright, let's go kill some no-nos. Like, I feel like it has potential to be a very pretty game. What did he do?
The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life.
Will it grow strong enough?
The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land.
Sweet.
You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
I will kill them all. Hoop net received. Let's hoop some dudes. Okay.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world.
Is this the big old tree we see in like the
today,
title screen?
Your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Do we just shove him in there? Inoculated Pensai. Alright, this one? I don't know about that, man. Ah, yeah. Excuse me. It looks shaped like DNA. Okay, now how does that work?
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt.
I never doubted.
From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone.
You're ugly.
One day, the land will
I like the way he talks, though.
Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today.
She only cares about Wong Fu. What is Wong Fu? I mean, we gotta know what Wong Fu is.
That's not true. She's the reason there's still unity, and the only one strong enough to keep the 6 Wong Fu disciples disciplined.
Alright, let's go see Muma. Unless we're not gonna see Muma. Nah, no Muma.
For a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun.
I miss
and
when
it
you used to
wasn't
say
long after that the World Eaters arrived.
World Eaters? Yeah, that's what I want to know.
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eaters' DNA into overdrive.
Oh, this is a big map. I haven't actually looked at the map
His friend
really.
Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route.
Jumbo Puff.
Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the
Pokemon over
and is
there.
preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route.
What's with the puff?
Finally,
Porky
Goop
Puff
is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast.
How am I supposed to feel about this?
Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route.
And they're all puffy bastards.
The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
That's a good incentive. I agree.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
There's a lot going on right now. Oh, look at that. We get in at rarity abnormal. Pick it up. Another world. Main quest completed. Fate of the world. Let's do it.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Well, I'd hope so. I'm not that fat. Alright. Yeah, this game looks like it has a lot of potential, but it definitely... I mean, it's newly released. A lot of newly released... A lot of newly released games are like this, you know? They're just unfinished. But look, like, if the graphics were better, this would be so pretty. Imagine how pretty this could be. Look at the grass. It looks horrible, but
the Tree of Life is dying.
It would be beautiful.
Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Oh, is that it? Way off in... Okay. Man, so this is a big map, isn't it? Yep, I know. I know already, game. I've conquered you. I'm the best.
Signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Jack... Oh.
Let's see.
Did we just pee on that? You know, like signposts when interacting with it. Yeah, quote unquote interacting. You can fast travel to signpost you've unlocked by selecting it on the map. Oh, that's useful because this is a big map. To open the map, press M. Awesome. I like that. I like when games have quick and easy ways to get to the map, because the map's important. Knacky leaves, Yerp fields, dead zone, surfipili. Alright, whatever. Just test that. Yep, press M, go to the map. That's cool. Oopsies. Yeah, we just peed on that. Why is our pee that color? We need to go to the doctor. Need to go to the doctor and ask him, why is our pee neon yellow? Why does my pee glow in the dark? Nope. Turn back around. No. Look at it. It's all pixelated. Like, I don't know if that's...
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
A hat trick? What does that mean? Do we have to, or can we just... Okay, examine the village. Cool. I don't want to deal with that right now. But yeah, like, everything's so pixelated. I'm starting to think, like, is it the art style, or is it just bad graphics?
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Hey, what's up?
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Your inner balance is two halves that completes a whole. Okay. So we can kind of choose if we're a good guy or a bad guy. Few are those who always act in the same manner, and your wholeness is the sum of your choices, the balance of your actions. Okay.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
I don't know. Interacting with captives and Psi shrines. Psi or PSI or Psi? Is it PSI? PSI shrines will award you with PSI points. Psionic. So I guess it is Psi. Psionic powers. Powers can only be unlocked once you have reached the required dark or light inner balance.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Wow. He put it right out there. He was like, by the way, you better help me. I'll help you.
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
Thank you. I'm a good guy. I know I don't look good, but I'm good.
Of light in you.
Too much already? I like the light.
What's
Nothing wrong with the light.
like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And
Listen, you're both
always
ugly.
trying to pretend it's not.
And I hate both of your voices. Psi point unlocked. You've gained a Psi point. Use it to unlock powers in the mutations menu. Okay. I'm trying to skip over some of the reading because I know I'm a bad reader. I've got a little bit of dyslexia, so it's hard.
He must have missed something important.
Out of date. Go away, out of date.
Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
I'm lost. I don't know what's happening. I know there's a tree of life.
Only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They
Ooh.
believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But
Amen,
siding
brother.
with Jackney isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
I don't know about that, man.
Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jackney's or Myriad's side.
Alright, I guess Myriad
Believes
is
the
where
tribe
we'd go.
Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
But the Tree of Life is so far away. Quest tracking. Your current and started quests are shown in the journal. See the top of the menu. On the top menu above. Okay, I see you. I see you. Journal. In the journal, you can find information on your quests as a personal tutorials and dialogue. To open the journal at any time, press J. Oh, that's nice of them to do. The tribe war. The tribes are splintered and stand. See, I don't defeat all 4 world eaters. So that's the big one right there. And then another world. Talk to Jackney or Myriad Sifu. So this is basically this. Conquer the rival tribes. So I guess we're doing this. Let's do it.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Oh, I kind of want to go on the highway. I think the highway seems fun. Oh, okay, so this is deciding which one we want to help. So I guess I am going here. Because I want to help the Myriads. I think they're the nice people. Where'd our grasshopper go? Oh, there he is. Look at him. I can barely see him in this horrible visual effects of the grass. Look, it's dirty. It just is rough.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
This is a tunnel? Yeah, I guess sort of. What's going on up here? Huzzah! I don't know what's happening. I'm guessing these guys are the bad guys. Oh! Or maybe that guy is.
Got it.
I don't know which ones are bad. Come here. Yep, reload. Come here. There we go. Yes. I'm still getting used to the combat. It's gonna take me a while. But level 3. Because I'm trying to remember, I think, yeah, Q is parry. That's dodge. Do I talk to these guys? I guess not. Well, you're welcome. Jeez. $408.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
It's still kind of pretty, to be fair. I like the colors. The green on the red. See, that's what I'm saying. The colors are there. Like, it looks like it'd be really... I mean, look at this. You're telling me this wouldn't look super cool if the graphics weren't shit. Let me get up here. Look at that. You're telling me that wouldn't be beautiful. This would be so cool. If only the graphics weren't horrible. Because that's beautiful. Is that the Tree of Life way over there? I believe so.
That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
Ah, a little bit of, oh, we got a thing we can pee on. I've had to go for a while. God, that's so weird. He had a little bit of rhyming there. I like this guy. X spot. And X spot right here. Alright, I want to open up a lot of those because fast traveling is definitely going to be useful. This is a big map.
It's
so
a
every time I see one.
path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
The Sifu's supposed to be here.
Wonders why the Sifu would want to see you, but he'll let you in and give it a try.
You don't seem to be too wary. If I want to see your king. Okay. We're at war, but go ahead. Oh, I killed some of your people. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I thought you guys were the bad guys.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace.
That's nice of you. That's real nice of you.
The
What
Sifu
is that?
is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you.
A vigilante.
He heard you took out-of-date side against the scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you.
Do they
as
have
a
cell
kid.
phones? How
He can
did he
still
already know
sense
about
you're
that?
kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
Muma? Tell me
Your
about Muma.
Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life.
Let's do it.
He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe.
Oh, you're big.
Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. He wants you to focus.
Ain't it sad?
These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
Are there only 2 tribes? That's a lot of area for...
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. a war that bonds as much as it breaks, tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help.
Passing through the old village. Alliance. All right, well, I guess it's a good place to end it here. I don't know about this game, man. So far, it's weird. It's unfinished. The story is not really picking up as much as I'd hoped for the... oh, tab. Did we level up? We sure did. We'll deal with that next episode. So yeah, this was episode 2 of BIOMUTANT. And if you are seeing this, please subscribe, because even though this game might not be the best in the world so far, definitely will be better games in the future, and I plan on playing them. So, yeah, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.